Namaste, Masters. Good evening or good afternoon, everyone. This is Lavanya Vishwanath from Australia. So I'll be the host for this session with divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamal Patriji. Let us start our today's session. So I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel, USSM Australia, initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society movement. So the past 13 weeks, we are discussing the secret book narrated by our very own senior pyramid master, Shailaja Satish from Karnataka, India. So to give you a recap of the last week, we have, Shailaja ma'am has taught us many secret laws. So out of them, the last week were, so she said, like, we should always be unconditional, never carry any baggage with us. Always try to give continuously for 30 days and we'll be able to see a change. And deposit joy in your account daily. Promise yourself to make everyone worthwhile in them. So you can give love, appreciation, or warmth to anyone you meet, even a stranger as well. So with that, I would like to welcome back Shailaja ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you, madam. Is it all right? Something wrong with them?
Yes, all good, ma'am.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, masters. As Lavanya madam told, since 13 weeks we've been discussing about secret laws. So, as usual, that I tell stories in the beginning of this spiritual class, where we know about the same spiritual laws through stories. Okay, so the first story which I want to tell you today is about a magic mirror. So there was a Gurukul where Guru found a disciple very obedient, thoughtful, intelligent, and he thought that he is a fulfilled student, say a complete student. So he said, from today onwards, I'm letting you outside so that you teach the world whatever I have taught you. At the same time, I would like to gift you a small present, the magic mirror. This mirror is no ordinary mirror because whoever is shown in the mirror, it will depict their qualities. Okay, whoever is shown in the mirror, the qualities of that person will be shown or ejected on the mirror. So it was not an ordinary mirror. He said, okay, he was very happy with the gift, took it from the Guru. Soon after that, he thought, let me see my Guru itself on this mirror. So when he just turned the mirror to Guru, there were qualities that he saw, attachment and arrogance. He was shocked. The disciple was shocked because for him, Guru was most ideal in the world. So he had placed Guru in a very highest position. Now, when he saw these qualities on the mirror, arrogance and attachment, he was so shocked. But he could not tell anything because he was leaving the ashram. So he turned that mirror to many of his relatives, many of the friends, but nowhere he could see any good qualities in them. Every person, when he turned the mirror to that person, there were many bad, negative qualities, not bad qualities, negative qualities like anger, jealousy, or whatever in that person. So he was half fed up with the mirror. Then he thought his parents were the best, not the guru, not friends, not relatives. Then he went home. He gave utmost respect to his father. So he just turned towards his father. He saw quite a number of negative qualities in him. Then for him, his mother was God, rather goddess. So he thought she was very a kind lady. So when he turned the mirror to his mother, again he saw many negative qualities. Now he was done. So he got so frustrated, he took the mirror and walked back to Guru. He said politely, though he was angry, he said politely, Guruji, you gave me this mirror. You said you can use this mirror to assess people. But when I saw through this mirror, I found negative qualities in you and in my parents also. So what good this mirror is doing to me? When he came back itself, Guruji understood what would have happened. So Guruji gave this mirror to assess himself, assess the disciple itself. He gave it to disciple to assess disciple. So spirituality is all about ability to know our own spirits. Spirituality's definition itself is ability to know our spirits, not ability to assess other spirits. No, never. So now also I talk about so many laws of secret or any class regarding any virtues or this story. I should reflect that on myself. When you people listen, or maybe I have listened it from somebody, I have to assess my qualities. So Guruji told him that the spirituality's basic law is to know yourself, not to know others. Okay, not to know about their qualities, their abilities. This magic mirror was just a test for you. So he learned a great lesson that Adhyatmikata means Atma Adhyayana, not others' Atma Adhyayana. It is our own Adhyayana. Means Adhyayana of our Atma, not Adhyayana or assessment or analyzation of other Atmas. But the whole world is full of people who always assess others. There we go into the ditch. We meditate, we raise our frequency, we learn so much. Again, we assess others, and our frequency falls from there to down. Okay, so another story about, I hope this story gave you some message. Okay, so another story is about vast sea. Everyone is a teacher in this world. So we remain student as well as teacher when we come onto this earth dimension. We learn, we teach also. So nobody is ultimately a teacher and nobody is ultimately a student. We're both. Anything for even the animals, plants, trees, bacteria, virus, anything. Recently, coronavirus was a big teacher, right? It is ultra microscopic, not even microscopic. So this story about vast sea goes like this. A boy was playing on the seashore. During this time, a big wave came and washed away his sandal. So he wrote on the seashore, the boy wrote on the seashore, sea is a big thief, because he could not find his sandal back. Okay. So there was another person, old person, just he was walking by seashore. He found a big oyster with a precious pearl in it. So he was very happy and he took the pearl. He wrote on the seashore telling the sea is very generous. Okay. Then there was a fisherman. He got lots of fish from the sea. He was so happy. He wrote on the seashore, sea is my nurturer. Okay, the boy wrote, the sea is a thief. The old person who got the pearl wrote, the sea is very generous. Now the person who got, fisherman who got a lot of fish wrote, sea is my nurturer. So where a young boy was drowned in the same sea, he never came back. He was dead. So the boy's mother wrote on the seashore saying, sea is the killer. So all this happened on the sea, at the sea. Then a big wave came and just erased all these writings. The sea is cool, not bothered about opinion of the people. But we give a lot of importance to other people's opinions which ruins our life. Really, masters, a person does not interact the same way he interacts with the other person. We'll be thinking, what's wrong with me that he behaves this way with me, but he's good with the other person. He's good with them. He's good with them. He's not good with me. It's all about karmic interactions. Okay? A person is not white or black. He's not good or bad. It's all about the karmic interaction that has taken place between us and them that forms the interaction between us. A person who understands what the interaction gave, whether the bitterness or goodness, whatever, whether it was bitterness or goodness, it is the total responsibility of that person. He is spiritual. One who understands whether the interaction was bitter or whether it was beautiful, wonderful, good, it was all because of me. It's not because of that person. But what we say, this has deep meaning. Okay, so we have to understand that anything happens in our life, any situation or any person's behavior hurts us, it's all because of ourselves. Take the responsibility and your life changes. Really, masters, take it from me. Whenever you take the responsibility for yourself, your life changes. Okay, Lavanya madam, can you do me a favor? What was the last?
So promise yourself to make everyone worthwhile. Appreciate
that was the last one. I promised myself.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Always appreciate by giving them love.
Yeah. So this law is inside should override outside. So that was the theme of the story that I just told you now. There is no outside force that can affect your life unless you give that force power with your thoughts. You keep on thinking, got so hurt because of that person. I got so hurt because of this situation. My whole day was spoiled. The other day also you keep thinking the whole of 6 months you keep thinking. So you're giving power to that thought. That will ruin your life. Okay. So we have to give power to that thought which gives life to us and others. The greatest power is within you, not in the situation, not in the other persons. Okay. If you get hurt, if you are triggered from that situation or the person, then you are giving out all the power to that situation or person. Use the power within. You should understand and realize that your life, there is nothing mightier in this world. Okay? Rather than your life, there is nothing mightier here in the world. So the next law, so this law says your inside should override the outside, not that the outside should override your inside. So whatever happens, whether it is a loss in business, loss of friendship, loss of relationship, anything, you should take the responsibility. Never give away power by being angry or sad. All these qualities will eat away the power. Just keep calm, cool, and move on. This gives you power, and here is where we conserve our energy. So we need energy, spiritual energy, to move on. If you just get stuck up in some situation and get triggered by that situation, by being angry or whatever, jealousy or sad, okay, blaming, complaining, then you have given up your power and you become weak. Keep calm and cool, move on. You are conserving the energy. Okay, masters. So this law is, you are the creator. How do you get your attention off the bills when you are trying to attract money? Pretend and you make believe and create games with those bills to trick your mind into thinking good thoughts. So for many days, your business is good. Okay, you're very happy. For few days, when the business is dull, already you get worried. What if? What if? So you should be stable. Stability is one of the wonderful spiritual quality that we have to carry it always. Okay, should never discuss with others, telling my business is dull. What shall I do? How do I do? How do I get my daughter married? Or how do I do with the study of my son? All these things. So it matches with the frequency of lower situations, so which you don't want to happen in your life. If you are stable, you attract abundance into your life. So things may look little different from what was happening from then, but if you stay stable, you attract abundance into your life. So stability is one of the greatest spiritual quality. Get your mind so busy with the make-believe games of what you want that there is no room for it to send you thoughts of lack. Never you should have the thoughts of lack. Whether it is your family, you should not have that you lack something when you compare your family with other families, whether it is money or anything, a status, whatever you feel about, or about the beauty or anything. You should not have at all this lacking quality. You should always think, I am enough, I am good. Okay, so you are a creative being. This is how we create. If we drop the idea of lack, if you feel that you are enough and abundant, that's where the creative power pops up. Okay, masters? So find the best creative way for you to turn your bills and bank statements into make-believe game of abundance. Somebody ditches you, you are running short of money. Never mind, keep cool, calm, move on. Okay? And there you create abundance. So, from wherever you have lost your money, if you keep complaining, if you are scolding, using abusive language about the person who took money from you, never returned back, then you will never attract abundance. Keep in mind, masters, when you lose something, you have taken something from them. Sure. Okay. So you should always understand there is a karmic interaction between the souls. Otherwise, nobody touches anybody. So this was, you are the creator. Deposit joy in your account every day. That's what this law I've told you, right? Always give joy to others. Anybody, a baby, you are traveling along with somebody's baby. Just make it smile. That simple thing also adds joy to your life. Just I'm giving an incident. Okay, we should not make frowny face. Okay, just give a smile at that baby smiles back. That small act also adds joy to your life. Okay, so we have so much love to give. Our highest power is love. And it is one thing each of us has an unlimited amount of. How much love do you give to others in one day? Each day we have an opportunity to set out with this great unlimited power in our possession and pour it over every person and circumstance. Isn't it? Because I love you all, I took up this. Really, I love. So whatever I might have experienced, so you also experience the same. So many acts of love, each day we can do it. Because that is a tremendous source which never ends. It is an unlimited source inside us. But we keep thinking, what did I have? What I didn't get? I want this. I need this. So we have to turn that mode of receiving to a mindset where you can share, care, and give. That's how universe will immediately come to your help. And you always feel abundant throughout your life, happy, okay, blissful. So love is appreciating. You can appreciate. Appreciation is a sign of love. Complimenting is a sign of love. Feeling gratitude is a sign of love. And speaking good words to others is sign of love. So sign of love is not always sharing material things. It's also this. When you see some dress somebody is wearing, if it is genuine, just compliment. Okay? Just appreciate somebody who helped you. It's a sign of love. So we have so much love to give, and more that we give, the more we receive. This is the spiritual law. But if we are always on this side, they didn't smile, I won't smile. They gave me only this much, I will give only this much. This manipulating or calculating type of interaction, then our frequency will be the lowest. So we have to move forward with a step of loving others. Give. When we know that we can give more. We know that we have to give, but we calculate always about giving also. This much is enough, we say. No. Give abundantly, whoever it is. You will receive abundance. Okay. Sometimes, so this was the law of about we have so much love to give. Sometimes we'll have to see the issues from a total different a perspective. Seeing the situations in a total different perspective. The universe is all good, however, in difficult situations, we are often not able to see the bigger picture. Even situations we call bad actually have good underneath them. Look at any situation with new eyes and look for the good. If you look for it, you will most assuredly begin to find it. And then you will have burst the illusion of difficulty and allowed all the good to come forth. Always people think, why it should happen only with me? So it's not that. There are difficult times which always grows your power. Wherever there is difficulty, there is growth. Imagine yourself being joyful, happy with relatives, friends, everybody, and this life is over. Did you learn anything? No. So the difficult times, ups and downs comes when you come down, you know the value of up. If you're always up, you don't know what it is to be like down. Okay, so only the difficult times will help you to grow spiritually. Okay, masters, see, a child can be set right only with a look. Some children only give a one look, the child will understand and behave properly. Other child will have to go near, give instruction, then there might be some change. Some children are, even if you scream, shout, there won't be any change. Some children, you beat, you punish, only then he will learn. Same with the souls. Okay, little bit of hot that is given by the universe, that soul will be set right. Some souls are so stubborn, they keep on, coming onto this earth every time. Thousands of lives, they will never understand what it is. They, even in the spiritual field, they say we meditate, but when you interact with them, you will understand what the standards they have. Okay, it's not only meditation, it's understanding and application of the knowledge and seva, that you spread it to others, which will bring good to you. Okay, there are different types of souls on this earth. Okay, masters. So whenever something happens, we should have to look at it with a different perspective, not so bad it happened with me. It's not that. Get hurt somewhere, it is required, and so it has happened. So this type of stable understanding gives you higher frequency. Okay, when you start blaming and complaining about something that happened in your life which you didn't want, will not bring you higher frequency. Okay, masters. So the next law is create your mold. You are the creator, create your mold. Nothing whatsoever is difficult for the universe to create through you. You can create anything you want. Okay, the biggest hurdle in the spiritual journey is fear. Just push it away. Push it away. And all you have to do is live in harmony with the law of attraction. You provide the mold of what you want, and then the universe fills that mold. Need not have to bother, worry about anything, about your future, no, about whatever has happened, no. You need not worry at all, not even a bit. Just keep moving. Match your frequency with the frequency of law of attraction or the universe. So universe is the provider. The law of attraction is a person who brings it from the universe towards you. So if you keep calm and cool, law of attraction brings it. See, I will tell you one small thing. A person hits you. Okay. Immediately what I do is, I will understand that maybe I have hit him back because I'm in that spiritual knowledge. Usually what people do is they hit them back. Immediately the universe who was about to come and help you will sit back because you are doing all by yourself. And the universe will never bother about you. If you leave the situation or the person to the judgment of universe, then you will be benefited. You pray God, you go to church, you go to temple, you do homas, you do pujas. But you take your own decisions immediately, you take your own judgment. You act like however you want, in rage, scold, or use abusive language in a way which is not liked by the universe or the law of attraction. So he keeps quiet. Do we want that? What we want is we stay calm and universe comes to our help. Okay, if we hit back, if we give them back all, Krishna or Jesus or Allah will not bother. Okay, masters. Okay, madam, shall we have a question or interaction?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. As usual, wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Every time, like whenever I hear from my perspective, like it's like every time when I hear, it's like, though it's just, sometimes I have heard about it, but still I feel it's
Yeah.
So probably.
Everybody would have heard about these laws. Even a few days back, one person in your session, he told, these all we know, but we don't apply. Why? Because it is not in a organized way. Somewhere we hear and let it go. Somewhere it's not organized. So if it is in an organized manner, keep the secret book always before sleeping, go through it, then we will be able to apply it and raise our frequency.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Madhavi, madam.
Any questions, masters?
And you can share your experiences also. I would like to hear from you. Chandana, madam likes stories. Yeah, I too.
Stories are actually attractive, man. It's like, yeah, we also listen with awe. What's going to happen here?
Hi, Shailaja, ma'am, and hi, Lavanya.
Hi, Chandana, madam.
Hi, just nice, wonderful session. Thank you very much. Just, I know you always give us examples on how you do and how you use these laws. Just to keep us motivated, just maybe another example of us for to just keep them going in every day, like how you do it. So we, for us also to get that pull. If you could give one, that would be good. Yes.
You're asking me to give
just an example. Yeah. Just how you normally incorporate in your day-to-day these laws, just to give it,
Hmm.
like you did mention to keep the book beside and have it all the time before you go to bed and thing. But just in a
Yeah.
day-to-day things, because it's so hurry-burry, we just leave to work in the morning, come home. It's so, we think that we know, as everybody said, we know the laws. Very difficult for us to, the moment comes, we never remember them.
Hmm.
So
Can
what's
you
the best
tell me,
easy?
what is the best way? See, I will tell you, before entering this spiritual thing, I had a hard husband. I told you,
Mm-mm.
only these people are only my masters. Can I take some time to tell about my story when it inspired me to enter this spiritual, world? So I was an innocent person. I would also scream, shout when it was something extreme cases. I would do the same thing. One day I was so sad and not happy with this life. Somebody's behaved bad toward me, and I also do the same. It was not acceptable, for me. So then I was sitting quiet. Slowly I was acquainted to this mode of meditation in a neighbor's house. I went there. Then I started attending all the classes. Name of the madam who, Chandana, is it? Chandana madam? Okay. Then I meditated. I tell you, when it comes to your experience, only you will believe me. Now I say it looks very rosy. Okay. Only when you apply, when you find the result, it will come to what shall I say? It comes to think that you also believe the law. Not listening to the law only will help, or not only the meditation will help. Okay, try sometimes. Although your ego might tell, don't stop, but you put it in your mind full. No, this time I'm going to apply this law. So I will always be immersed in spiritual knowledge. What I do is I do classes not for other sake of you, for my sake. I do it so that I don't lose my track. I share messages on Facebook, on WhatsApp groups, and on my status. I prepare for classes. I cook, I take care of my family. While doing that also, I have slowed down so much. Like, I keep these laws intact with me, because teaching is the best way of learning. Only teachers, it's not like teachers don't make mistakes. I may do some mistakes, but I rectify immediately, because I'm well versed by learning, by teaching.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank you.
the vibrations that you let out through the body. See, there are three things: mind, body, and soul. Okay, soul has a treasure inside you. When your mind becomes stable, calm, your soul will start emitting the knowledge. If you will have the treasure. When you only thing is you keep your mind silent. Only one thing, keep the mind silent. All the knowledge will emerge by itself without any effort. That's the main thing that I have followed. When my husband used to give me, I would not give him back. He became so lovable. Okay, he helps me so much. He gives time. He encourages me to do all these things. He never allowed me to work outside, but he allowed me to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhavi ma'am. So, like,
And
adding to that question, ma'am, about Madhavi
yeah,
ma'am says, so like in the initial days when you were reading this and when you're practicing this secret book, what did you follow? What was your approach? I mean, like, were you following like every law you're following? And it's up like, say, like you'll take one law and follow for a week or 10 days, something like that. Like, how was it? So that it would,
actually, Lavanya, you know what? The universal laws are same in all the books. They're same. Not this secret book has different universal laws. See, there are organizations like Isha Foundation, Brahma Kumaris, Pyramid Masters, living, what is that? Sri Ravi Shankar's organization. You examine for yourself. Everybody tells the same thing. Only thing is their approach is different, but the laws, by God, I tell you, they are all same. Because I have read books written by Japanese, by Australian authors. I have read it completely. I have read. There is no change in the laws because soul is one. This book, why I took it for you is it imbibes everything in that. There are no illustrations or examples. There are the laws that we have to follow. Keep reading the book. Purchase a book. Keep reading the book. So you don't like to read the book. This video itself, you can play it whenever you want. What happens is today I read and for 10 days I don't read. It is not daily thing that you are doing. You are taken away with the flow of this normal world, materialistic world, which has blaming, complaining always. So you have to decide, you have to determine strongly that I'm not going to go away from this track. Okay, so you are just taken away sometimes. You should not blame yourself. It takes little time. Okay, you journal yourself. Is it correct that what I did now? I could have lowered my voice. Okay, I could have been in a requesting mode. One thing is, you should always journal your mind, not your tongue. Most of the times we keep our mouth shut, but the mind is running. We keep a useless fellow, don't we tell? In our mind. Huh? So there the frequency gets down. So whenever that abusing language comes, whenever you have a bad opinion about others, bless them immediately. This is how I do. Simple it is. You are a powerful soul. You are a happy soul. You are my brother. You are my sister. Because we're all one. We're all connected. Only we have the illusion of separation. That separation itself is an illusion. Otherwise, we're all the same. A person who hates is equal to us. A person who hates me is equal to me. Only thing is, I should understand that he is also a Brahma Padartham. I am also a Brahma Padartham. Okay. I am made of the same dough of chapati. That person also is made of the dough from the same chapati of the same dough. Is it? So when the same dough is used for making two chapatis, do they taste different? If I think they taste different, is it not my illusion? Is it not my illusion? So I bless them always. I will not scold them. Okay, I tell you are a powerful soul, you are a happy soul, you are a loveful soul. That raises their frequency and also mine. You try this technique. You will be astonished to see the vibrations that you get from that same person. So maybe that person does not change. let it go. That's what I gave you the example. If he slaps, even if I slap, the universe will sit intact in its place. It will never come to help. Take it from me. If you take your own decisions, if you play on your own free will, always. Free will is, if that person kicks, I should kick back, is a free will, isn't it? The instruction manual tells, no, kicking is not good, giving back is not good, but I go against the instruction manual. Then that washing machine does not work. Why it does not work? Because I'm going against the instruction. If I want all my gadgets to work properly, I should follow the instruction manual given along with it, isn't it? iPhone is given with my instruction manual. I should follow it. If I do, start doing my own things on my own free will, it goes waste. Then I'll have to buy another iPhone. That is, I have to take another birth. So this instruction manual is the secret book. Okay, every day we'll have to be applying it. It's very simple. Most of the laws are repeated. One I told you about gratitude. Is it not? Then forgiveness. Then I told you also about blessing. Whenever we feel somebody comes and disturbs, we tell in our mind, this person does not have any other work than this. No. Immediately change. Yeah, your mind would have uttered those words, correct? I accept. But immediately you change it. You are a peaceful soul. Because he lacks peace, he acts like that. Along with him, even if you lack peace, what is the scenario? Isn't it? So if you want to raise the frequency of the situation or frequency of the person, your vocabulary should change. In the mind, I'm telling, not in the mouth. We can change that. Okay, we are decent people. We don't blabber whatever comes to our mouth. Okay, but in the mind, we are same as those people who blabber. So we'll have to change our thoughts. That raises the frequency. Always bless. You're a peaceful soul, happy soul, and you are a loveful soul. Whatever you want, you are expecting from that person. Okay, you are a blissful soul. You are my brother, you are my sister. That's all. It's very easy. So one thought away. If this thought is here, this thought is just beside that. Opposite. If you're not calm, say, hey, stay calm, so that your frequency raises. Okay, that simple it is.
Thank you, ma'am. I will explain with an example, so many examples. Thank you. Any other questions, masters, before we close?
Questions and your experiences along, I've almost covered so many laws.
Yes.
I think it is difficult to apply. Is it difficult to apply? You are all feeling it's difficult to apply?
I mean, at the right moment, when we are at a class.
That's what I said. When you are a beginner, you make mistakes. You should not belittle yourself. You should not bring yourself down. When I'm learning cooking, how can anybody expect a wide range of cooking varieties from me? I'm a basic learner. So they can expect coffee, tea in the beginning, later rice and sambar. So this way we'll have to work on ourselves. Others cannot work on ourselves. That's what I told you. Spirituality is the ability to know yourself. Okay, even if we do major mistakes, no problem. Next time you have observed that mistake, there you have done your 70% of the job, because witnessing itself is the work here. Change is only 30%. Witnessing, observation is more.
This gives us more boost.
No, it is like that. It is fact. I'm not just exaggerating. That's how I have done. I know I would make mistakes. Somebody, a child cannot walk as soon as it is born. It will take some support. It gathers strength for its legs, arms, everything. It needs food, isn't it? Without food, how can it go and walk all of a sudden? It takes support. It falls also many times. Doesn't the child fall? So it's the same thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other questions, masters? Yeah, I think that's all for today. No other questions from our.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Please practice this, any of these laws, masters, in your life. Let's meet again next Friday at the same time, and you can share your experience, at least these laws, if you have practiced any one of them for this week.
Mm.
Thank you.
Okay.
ma'am, once again.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.